This is going to be a rant about how hard it is to make friends if you were homeschooled, or you didn't go to college, or your life is taking a path that is not the traditional path. Just making friends as an adult, because I am having a really difficult time. And I know that a lot of other people, even people who have gone to college, even people who have done like the normal, I'd say the average like high school experience, like college experience, I feel like a lot of people are struggling with friendship and community and feeling like they're a part of where they live. I just feel like the combination of being homeschooled and then having a lot of medical events happening, I didn't socialize at all when I was from like 12 to 19. I didn't socialize, so I don't really understand a lot of social things. Like, I feel like I have this intuitive sense of who people are, but then I will just have experiences where I will get upset at someone, or someone will get upset at me, and like we can't resolve issues. And I have a really hard time, if I like someone, I have a hard time, speaking up for myself and like setting boundaries. Just really want to feel like I'm part of a community, and I don't know how to do that. And I'm so jealous of the people who like have high school or childhood friends or college friends, like people that they've been friends with for like 10 plus years. I've never experienced that. I've never got to experience that kind of long-term friendship. And I really crave that. So about a year and a half ago, a little bit longer than that, I posted a video venting about how I'm tired of trying to make friends, and I was just done. I was just done trying to make friends at that point. I was so discouraged with the process of trying to make friends as an adult. As someone who didn't go to college at 18, didn't have that college friend circle, didn't have very many connections to my hometown. I was living in Seattle, and I had just been I just felt so rejected and isolated. And so I was venting about my struggles with trying to make friends as an adult, as an adult, like in your later 20s. At that point, I was honestly, I think you can tell in the video, I was pretty much done. Like, I was gonna just stop trying to make friends, because I tried so hard and it didn't seem to work. I think that everyone talks about now, like, oh, if you're depressed, if you're anxious, if you have these mental health problems, are you connecting with other people? Because social connection is genuinely so important to your mental and physical health. You can develop chronic diseases, depression, anxiety, so many chronic conditions just from being socially isolated. Like, humans need each other. Like, humans need other humans to interact with constantly. So I feel like this is something that a lot of like health gurus or like self-help people are starting to say and like really talk about, is you need to be socializing and being connected to a community and talking to people and interacting with people. I didn't really so I tried to do that in Seattle, and nobody wanted to hang out. I swear to God, I feel like it's the most introverted city I've ever lived in, and it was hard. Everyone was like, oh yeah, I'll definitely like let you know if I want to hang out, and no one actually really wanted to. And the few people that I did hang out with ended up just being so weird, and I was done with it. Like, I was like, I tried. I know this is important. I know this is good for me, and I can't do it. Like, I don't know how to do this. And I know I'm not the only one who's felt this way. So many people my age are like, yeah, I don't know how to make friends. Like, I want friends. I want to have fun and like be with people and like have deep connections and conversations and just have fun. But who am I gonna do this with? This is like my year update, and I'm going to church. Now, hold up. I'm not going. I'm still an atheist. I'm going to a Unitarian Universalist church. The reason I started going is because after Trump got elected again, that was like fucking terrifying for me. And I was like walking through this haze the next like week after he was elected, and I saw a TikTok came up on my feed, and it was like, this is the time that you need to start connecting and getting integrated with the communities around you. And she said basically like, go to church, go to a church, find one church that aligns enough with your values that you can be okay going there and start integrating into the community. I'm not religious. I don't like religion. I don't want to go into a Christian church. But the thing is, there are so many different types of spiritual communities that most people can find something that kind of aligns with how they feel, their values, and, general beliefs and stuff. And so when I moved to Chicago, I started going to the Unitarian Universalist church. And it was literally the best thing that I could do. You need like a community. You can't just make, here's my thing, I don't think that you can just make like individual friends and like, oh, from work, from something. Like you need a shared mission and like goal and like reason for communing and like being together. Unfortunately, churches kind of has like all those things wrapped up in it's like the whole point of a church. And do I feel weird about going to a church? Yes. But for me, the congregation that I go to is like very much more humanist, and it's about the values that we share, not about the beliefs we hold. And you don't have to believe in God. You can, whatever your beliefs are, it's totally fine. I started doing I have choir practice this evening. I'm doing choir. It's great. It's fun. I'm so bad at it, but it's really fun. My update is I found a way to integrate myself into a community that shares the same values that I have. Do I have a huge friend circle now? No, not really, but I am making friends. I will say I do have friends now, and it's definitely, you know, I'm still getting to know people. I'm still getting to meet people at the church and everything, and it's fun. It's cool to see like the same people every week and be like, oh, I know your name now. Like I recognize you. I won't say the update is that now I have like a huge flourishing social life. That's not necessarily what I would say, but I will say I have people that I can hang out with, and it feels good. It feels like I can talk about like deep stuff, and it feels like we get past the surface level, and I feel connected to a community, which I haven't felt that way since I left Christianity when I was like 19. I haven't felt that way in such a long time, and it's a great feeling. And besides going to church, I started college, and I really didn't think that I would like make friends in college because I'm 27. I'm a lot older than all the other students, and I didn't think that I would like make friends because I'm kind of antisocial sometimes. Is also the problem. Like it's hard for me to talk to people, but when I do, I love it. But I'm actually like making friends. I've met a lot of cool people. I think if the last thing that I could just kind of summarize and like emphasize is that I have stopped putting so much pressure on every single individual person that I want to be friends with, because I was like in the scarcity mindset of like, oh, I need to have friends. This person needs to be my friend. If they're not my friend, that means I don't have any friends. That means I'm a loser. That means that my mental health, blah, blah, blah. It was always so much pressure I was putting on myself to be normal, be friendly, be funny, be a person people would want to hang out with. And it was like kind of like fucking up the interaction because I was like so stressed about it. I think I could just really, really emphasize that putting less pressure on myself and just being like, oh yeah, I talk to this person every week. I see them in class. I see them at church. They're cool. Let's hang out if we want to, like, but not like I have to do this and this is a part of my life that sucks and I suck. That doesn't help, and it's really distracting from finding friends and like being a more confident person in general. I think when you don't have friends, it's hard to feel confident because humans need other humans to feel happy. And like, yeah, you shouldn't care what people think about you, but also you kind of do, because that's how you know, like, am I accepted? Am I safe? Am I part of this community? Are people gonna take care of me if something bad happens? Am I gonna be able to take care of them? Like, it's a shared, like, interconnected web. No one person can just live completely independent from all other humans. It's not how anything works. Even if you're living, you know, out in the woods somewhere, you're still benefiting from the resources around you, from, you know, the community, from the government, from, there's so many systems. You can't take yourself out of that. So being able to realize, like, yeah, this sucks. Everyone's having a hard time with it. Everyone feels isolated. It's a growing issue that so many people are facing. But what can I do? And I suggest trying to go to a community. Just join a community and go there every week. Every single week, show up and just be yourself and be awkward. And it might feel weird if you go to a church and you're like, I don't know, or you go to a social space. But I think you just need to show up. And eventually, you might have a couple friends. And I think I have a couple friends now. I think. I know my brain's still like, but they'll hate you. No, we're not gonna go with that. So yeah, that's my 1.5 year update. I feel a lot more confident in that area than I did a year ago, and I'm glad that I started going to this universalist unitarian church. It's great. I love it, and I really like choir. So yeah, that's my update. Also, I really appreciate everyone commenting and sharing their thoughts from my last video about starting college at 27 years old. That's really just been fun and inspiring to read all your thoughts. And if you want me to make more videos about going to college and that kind of experience, let me know. But yeah, I'll see you the next video on Friday. Bye.